to show you what I created for the Roots of Development fundraiser because I really love this arrangement, but it also showcased two techniques that I think you will enjoy watching and then knowing how to use in your arranging. So let me get down to it. The first thing is to use two types of leaves in your vase. So I have a black tea leaf here, and it's really more of like a dark maroon color, but they call it black. So that's what I'll keep calling it. I'm going to trim it with my scissors, and you could use clippers too, but I'm just cutting sometimes the leaves with scissors is a little bit easier. And I'm just going to cut some strips here. Okay. Some more strips. All right, all done. So black strips from my tea leaves. Now I am going to take these and slide them down in my vase in the same fashion that I used to put a leaf inside the vase. I'm just sort of curling them in there, and you could, put these in perfect little spaced out strands, or you can crisscross them. There's all sorts of options, but I saw this recently and thought it was so cool. So I tried it out and loved it and wanted to show you how to do it. And any combination of two different color leaves would work great. So now I've got all my sort of black strips or ribbons in there, and I have aspidistra leaves that I'm going to just, just cut the bottom off there. So I can twirl them in my hand and slip them right down into the vase. Now this is easier said than done. See, my little ribbons here are moving a little bit, but I can fiddle with them a bit. Pull them up and push them around so that again I have two layers here. So the ribbons or strips on the outside, and then the inside green leaf. And I thought when I made this that it sort of resembled Roots, or it was a play on Roots, so I really enjoyed it for this event, but I plan on using it for other things as well. All right, got that in there. Now, the next thing I did was take some of these wonderful flax leaves and pull them apart, took the rubber band off, get some of them right in here, and just use their shape, sticking them down in here to create sort of a little structure to my vase, or my, the inside here, so that then I could take some other leaves. These are anthurium leaves, trimming them on the bottom, sticking that in there. Actually, I'm going to trim that up a little bit more. Then I have a few more aspidistra leaves. I just pop through the stem and I can fit that right in there. But with these flax leaves in the center, I've got, again, sort of structure that holds my flowers in place. All right, some more big leaves there. Trimming this bit. Here's how it's looking. I love the way that when you pop the leaves through, it leaves a little bit extra here, and I think it looks nice. All right, then my next trick. I took tiger tail orchids and curled them in my hand and took a little bit of wire, which I have my wire from my kit right here. And I should have cut that in advance, but I didn't. All right. And I just wired the end to the stem so that it would stay in the loop, which I thought was kind of fun to have my circles of tiger tail orchids hanging out the front of the arrangement to sort of play off the shape of the flax leaves here in the center, and also just to be a little different. And you can use your wire to manipulate or curl or whatever you want to call it, any type of flower, but you know, the orchids certainly work really well. And that was the other trick I wanted to show you, the leaf, the two types of leaves, and the curling of the orchids and tying it off with the wire I thought were two fun things. Then all I did to finish up the arrangement was just to cut and place in my heliconia, which was not available. I used up every last piece in what I made for roots. So right now I just have a stand-in lily, so you can see it come together. Imagine this was the heliconia. Then I took a few anthurium, placed them in, and put a few more orchids in, and that was my arrangement. It was actually really simple and fun to make, and I think, again, my sort of evoked the feeling, the tropical feeling of Haiti, and had a little mention of roots there in the bottom of the vase, and it was such a pleasure to be able to create arrangements for that wonderful fundraiser. And I hope you can use these techniques when you're creating your own arrangements at home. So please share pictures, or feel free to send them via email. And always, we're available if you have questions or thoughts on arranging. We're here for you and want to make sure that you're enjoying every second of what you do at home. Thanks so much for watching.